everybody, this is Maria with wreathmeshine.com. I'm coming to you Saturday night with a tutorial on an egg shaped studded wreath. Alright, so y'all know this is a new technique that was developed recently by me. You have to use the stud machine for it. So we will be using some studs. I'm using some clear studs on this one. I got my shears, my scissors, I got my pipe cleaner, I got my zip tie. I have a couple of butterflies I might use. I also have some plastic bush of baby's breath. I think these are from Hobby Lobby. Normally they're $8.99. I'm sure I got them half price. I got a couple different ribbons here. Most of them are like I think Sam's Club, the spring. So I got a dark pink and a floral. I think it's from last year. And then I have this one, I think from Craft Outlet. It's just like a lattice, a white lattice that I've used before in another video. So you also need your glue gun to be able to set the fabric. All right, probably a couple extra glue sticks. All right, y'all, so I made another video about the studded wreath and essentially how it goes using this machine. I will post the link again for you to be able to get the machine and the other accessories or studs with the links that I have on my page. You're able to get like a 15% discount. So you know, share that with other people that you think might be interested, because if you go on Amazon or on Allstarco.com straight by yourself, you won't get the discount. So you get the 15% by going through the links that I have on my page in the description box below. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because that helps me get things out there to everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said before, if you have any questions, just put them in the box below in the comments, and I'll try and get back with you as soon as I can. It is the holidays, so if I don't respond right away, I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes you need a little break. But this wreath frame is a egg-shaped frame. It is from Dollar Tree. I cannot guarantee that this, along with the other materials, will be available. So just take it as I'm showing you how to do the technique, and you might have to find a wreath and some ribbon that works for you as far as finding a wreath frame. I'm sure they'll eventually come out with these. I think I got these last year from Dollar Tree, but just stand by. I'm sure they'll come out with them. But otherwise, I'm still going to show you how to do it whenever you do end up being able to find them. So I'm going to use the dark pink to do my ribbon on my frame. I know it's going to take a lot of ribbon to do this, so I'm just going to cut straight across. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. Alright, so what I'm going to do like usual is I'm going to put a little glue across the cross beams, the cross part. And I'm going to go ahead and bear with me on, because this is still a new technique to me as it is, so I'm still kind of learning as I go, so don't be surprised if I have a couple boo-boos. And this video is going to take a little while to do, so I'm probably going to edit some of the repetitive parts out. That way it's not as long, you know what I mean? So alright, so I'm going to go ahead, bust out my first stud here. And I'm going to put it in the middle stud. Okay. And this is a small space in between this frame, so I'm going to do my best to keep it as neat and nice as possible. So all I'm doing from after I start and I glue the ribbon in place in the center is I'm going to put my stud, which I load into the stud machine. Allstarco has these different studs, different colors, different everything, but they're 4-prong. So you load them into the machine each time. And that's why this takes a while. It's because you have to do this repetitively. And excuse my music in the background, y'all. I gotta have my little Christmas music going. So this is going to be a continuous rounded edge. So I'm going to have to somewhat gather my ribbon a little as I'm going around. Okay? And so then I'm going to have ribbon on the front and ribbon on the back that are touching each other. And so I'm going to stay in that center part of the frame. And I'm going to push down again. And I'm going to attach my second one. And you can use any color ribbon, any color studs you like. I mean, you can go as flashy or as plain as you want, y'all. I'm just trying to show you how to do this in general, so you can do it later. And when you have one of these frames that is continuous, like there's not a break in it, like the candy canes, you can wrap the ribbon around it constantly and not have much of a problem. But this kind of frame that's continuous with no breaks in it, you might have to cut the ribbon at some point because it's going to get tangled up, and maybe do it in sections. I'm not very good with it, so I have to cut it eventually or it gets tangled up. So I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to keep my studs in the center space, the middle section. And you don't have to glue every time if you don't want to, but I do that as a quality thing because I don't want my customers to get my product and it fall apart, because that would be like super embarrassing. Let me see if I can do this another way. This is just gonna take forever, but it's alright. Patience pays off, right? I mean, I could just do this all day long and it's gonna take a while, but do what you gotta do, right? Patience is a virtue. Alright, so I'm going to bring that around the back. I'm going to load my next stud. And this is pretty much what it's going to be until I get to the end and end up making the bow. So I'm just trying to stay in that middle section. And remember, you have the crossbars that pop up. So don't forget about those. You know, we're going to have to decide where we're going to put our stud right now. Hope everybody's having a good holiday and everybody got their shopping done. I think I'm pretty much done. I need to get a few gift card holders and I should be done. But you know, something at the last minute always pops up, you know what I mean? So I cannot guarantee that I am done. Just gonna cross my fingers. Alright, so far I've been able to stay in the center section, section 2 out of 3, pretty well. If y'all have any questions about the supplies, just leave me the question in the comments area. Everything for the most part is from Sam's Club. Like I said, they have good quality ribbon during the seasons like Christmas and spring. You just got to keep an eye out for it. I think they usually put it on their website. Like right now they have the Christmas ribbon, and so eventually that'll be going out, and the spring will be probably coming in the next few weeks or months. So essentially I just keep an eye out for it, and if there's anything new or different that I don't already have, I will buy it. Just because it's 50 yards of ribbon, y'all, for like $8, as long as the price doesn't go up again. It just went up, so hopefully it won't go up for a while. Yeah, but these stud machines are pretty cool, and you can also use them on shirts. You can use them on shoes to make stud designs. You can use them on purses. I know the Dazzle deal was around a while back, but I mean, it's kind of coming back, y'all. You know, everything comes back eventually. And this might be a little hard if y'all have carpal tunnel or something like that. So I would just try it if you want and see how you do. Because like I've said before, these techniques are not for everybody. Just take your time with it and see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and stop for now, and I'm going to come back when I'm almost done, and then I'm going to get started with y'all on the bow. Okay, so I'll be back in a few. Alright everybody, so I'm done with the frame of the egg. I've added my studs back, front, all around. The only thing I can suggest with the frame and the ribbon and the studs is just to check on the back and make sure that all your studs came through and all the prongs are through, and if not, just add a little bit of glue on top of the ones that are not totally secure. That way it does not come apart, hopefully. Alright. And like I said, this stud machine, you get it on allstarco.com. In the description box below, I'll have the links for you to click on. It'll take you to the website. It'll give you a 15% discount on your purchase. So that's the great thing about this link, because you cannot get a discount otherwise. Most of the products come directly from them, whether it's on Amazon or on their website. So either way, you either get the discount through the links below or you pay regular price. So that's it on that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a bow. My bow maker here. So since this is like a, I guess, a deep pink, essentially I'm gonna go ahead and make a bow, florals to go with it. I don't know a lot of people that do the bunny thing, so I'm just gonna go with flowers. So I'm gonna do my usual, gonna do a 1.5 inch. So I'm gonna dovetail the end of my ribbon. So all you do is fold the ribbon in half, and you cut upwards away from you on the ribbon, and it makes a dovetail, a fishtail, whatever you want to call it, y'all. And you don't have to do that. That's just what I do, and I think it makes it look pretty cool. For this, I want to have like a long tail, and I'm going to curl the ends. So I'm going to go ahead and go the whole about 26 inches dovetail again to get to the center of, I'm just gonna fold it in half, and then I'm gonna stick that in the center at the halfway mark inside my bow maker. So my tails are about 26 inches total, okay? All right, here we go. I think I'm gonna, okay, I'm gonna dovetail this first one here. Try that again. Let's get that straight. All right, I'm gonna go to 6 inches on that. Gather. Again, place it in the 2 fingers of my bow maker. And then I'm gonna hold the tail part and I'm gonna twist the other one so that the pretty side is facing outward, because we're gonna make a bow. I'm gonna do the loop. Okay, I'm gonna do a 5-inch on this one. So gather, place it in. My done side I'm gonna hold. My side I need to do, I'm gonna twist and flip. And I'm gonna put my tail up top. And I'm gonna go to 5 again. Gonna do a little pleat, little fold, hold, flip and twist, pinch and twist. Okay, and then as I'm doing this, I'm separating and moving my loops and spreading them apart so that when I get to the end, I don't have all these loops that I have to separate and divide up. You're gonna still have to fluff them and move them a little bit, but at least you're having an idea of where they're gonna be at overall. You know what I mean? Okay, pinch and twist, drop it. I do my bows different all the time, y'all. I don't have a rhyme or reason. I do different lengths, different size loops, different size tails. It just depends what kind of wreath I'm working on. Nothing's really a constant over here, y'all. It's just, you'll find your rhythm, you'll find a good technique for you that you like to do, and more than likely you're gonna stick with it more times than not. So I'm gonna go ahead and make me a tail about 6 inches. I'm gonna gather it. I'm gonna pull it the opposite direction of this tail, because you want to have one tail going up, one tail going down. Okay, then move this out of the way. I think I'm going to do, let's see, yeah, it's too much. I think I'm gonna do, sorry y'all. I'm gonna do this white ribbon. The number is item number 76304-09-01. It's polyester from, I think, Craft Outlet. It's white with some spiral swirls on it, and it's 1.5 inch by 10 yards. The last one I used for the flowers was from, it's a Members Mark, I guess it's Sam's Club ribbon, and it's a spring one, so kind of have to wait till it comes out. All right, so I'm going to measure on the 6 inch mark. I'm going to gather, and then this tail I'm going to go down. So I'm always going to start on the same side, whether it's the left or the right. I'm going to start there every time when I start a bow and the tails. So one tail will go up, the next one will go down on your next bow. That's how you keep your consistency. And that's one thing when I started that confused the crap out of me. I could not figure out what was going on. All right, I'm going to take it to the 4 this time. So I did 5 inch, 4 inch. I'm going to do 4 4-inch loops. Fold, pitch, and twist. Just kind of spread your loops out. hold and pinch and twist again in a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry about that, y'all. Getting to the end, I'm getting like, ooh. All right. And this one, I'm not gonna pinch and twist because this is my last. I'm not making a loop. I'm just gonna take the tail. Take the tail and go straight up. Kind of equal to the other. Let's see. Let's just do this easy. Okay, 6 inches. You get to the point when you're making bows that you get to be able to eye things and get pretty close to where it needs to be. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me see here. I think I'm gonna skip that. I think I'm gonna skip the attachments and the picks and stuff, and I'm just gonna straight finish off this because I want y'all to see the final bow and how I attach it. So I'm gonna get a little bit more of my initial color that I used for the egg, and I'm gonna use that to finish off my bow. Because y'all, I mainly want to show you the basic principles of doing this design. I don't want to confuse anybody or complicate it too much, so I apologize for that. I think I'm gonna take it straight out. I apologize, y'all. I'm thinking a little bit. Pinch and twist. And you can always go back later and adjust things that you feel don't look that great if it happens to be that way. But y'all, you can do whatever design you want. This is just my deal on this one, so I can show you. Basically just trying to show you how to do the Easter egg studded wreath, but you know, obviously the decor part comes with it. So excuse me for my stalling and stuff like that. I just don't want to show you something that doesn't look right. Take it to 6 inches here. So this is the 3-inch final loop with the up and down tail. So we're going to have our tails spread out up here. Okay. Now I'm going to fluff my bow and move them around, fluff them. My tail's in the right direction. Get the glue off my fingers. Yep. And I appreciate y'all watching. I know it's the week before Christmas, the weekend before Christmas. I know y'all have a lot to do, so maybe y'all are watching this while y'all are spending time with the family or wrapping gifts or having dinner and stuff like that, and or getting ready for bed. So I appreciate y'all watching, and on that note, if y'all could like and subscribe, I would really appreciate you doing that. That would give me a lot of happy joy Christmas fuzzies for Christmas, y'all. Because I am new at doing YouTube videos. I have been doing wreath making since like 2018. After my son left to the Marines, I needed an outlet because I'm a veteran myself. I have some anxiety and stress. And when he left, it just went haywire. So, you know, I started doing these back in the day, and I've been doing them since then, but I have not filmed my techniques or anything. And you know, I got blessed by God with the idea to do these studded wreaths. So, you know, I made the videos for them and everything, but you know, my techniques, some of them are new, and you know, I just appreciate y'all viewing and letting me know if they're helping you with your wreath making also, because I know, you know, people have different ways and techniques of doing things. Let me stop real quick. So like I've said before, when you're doing your bow, you do not fully engage your zip tie. I put the zip tie to keep it secure, but I do not secure it all the way until I move my loops and bows where I want them. And when they're in the place I want them, then I close my zip tie all the way. Because once you close your zip tie all the way, y'all, you're not going to be able to move your loops and your tails. So just kind of go up in here, stick your fingers inside your loops. Do not pull hard because you will yank. You will yank them and it'll make them larger and bigger and all that. And then you'll have to go back and take the zip tie off and start over. So just be gentle. I'm just holding it on the back and I'm just, okay, so see how I got it now? So I'm going to place it on the egg, okay? So you can curl them, you can leave them straight, however you want to do. The thing is just to move them in place as best you can before you do your zip tie. So now I'm going to do my zip tie tight. I'm going to cut, and then what I do, whatever color you want, but I don't think I have a dark pink. So I have this sparkly white, like translucent, which goes good on pretty much any wreath there is. So what I'm gonna do is figure out where my center is, run my pipe cleaner through, and then measure it halfway. Then I'm gonna get some glue. I'm gonna dab some on. I'm gonna twist it, tie it. Okay, let that dry for a minute. Continue to fluff my bow. Then, let's see here now. Excuse me. So, when you're ready, you figure out where on your egg you want to put your bow. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do this bottom right corner. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, since I have a little prong there from the egg that's kind of sticking out and it looks like it might compromise my fabric, so those are the things you kind of look for, like good place to put a bow, because it'll cover it. Or if you have like a spot where you've got too much glue and it's in a good space that you can cover it up, go for it. However y'all want to do it. But I suggest making a few of these for yourself at first and then going from there. So what I'm going to do is spread everything out, make sure I don't get any glue on my tails, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the center. And what I'm going to do is gently and quickly turn it over on the spot. Let me see, right there. Look, make sure my glue is where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute. So as I'm waiting for that to cure and harden, you can clean up your area and do your thing. I just want it to be set in place before I start messing with it, because I don't want things moving all over the place or getting hot glue on my hands. Alright y'all, so this is pretty much what it's gonna look like when it's done. Ooh. So right now, let me just flip it over. tie, and then you can put a little hot glue to hold it in place on the back, because I usually do that anyways. Then you can just hook this on your clear wreath hanger, or your white wreath hanger on your door, or on a little nail on your door, however you want to do it. But that's it, y'all. That's pretty much it. And you got your tails, and you can twist them and spiral them and tie them however you want. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what this looks like. And you know what? Since I'm here, if you want to do a little bit extra for your customers, you could put a little dab of glue in the middle and throw a little pearl. You can get the pearls from Dollar Tree. You can do a pearl on anything that it goes well with, like if you just want to give your clients that extra oomph. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so I hope you like this video, this tutorial. If you don't mind, like I said earlier, if you could do a like, subscribe, and share, please. If you could share, I would really appreciate it. That would be so awesome. And y'all have a happy and blessed holiday season. I will try my best to get some more tutorials out there. Like I said earlier, if you wouldn't mind looking into the Allstarco stud machine. It's a little bit of an investment, but it will help you be able to make these kind of wreaths that are rare, they're new. And let me tell you about these wreaths. I had not shared this yet. The good things about these wreaths are that it's just the frame and ribbon and your bow, whatever you add to it. It can be as lightweight as you want. So the pros are the shipping costs less. When you're shipping to your client, you don't have to use as big of a box. So everything is less waste, less box, less shipping costs. I mean, it's just better all around. It's lighter weight, it's rare, it looks different. You can hang these in your cubicle at work, on your wall in your room, in your living room, dining room, anywhere. And you can hang as many as you want because they're not humongous. So on our end as creators, all we need is ribbon. We don't have to use mesh, deco mesh. We don't have to spend $10 a roll on mesh. We just have to find us some good priced ribbon. So those are the pros to doing these kinds of wreaths. Praying that they catch up with popularity and people start making them. But if you'd like one of the stud machines, please look into it sooner than later, because I noticed on the site they were starting to run low on supply. So if you would like one, you know, you haven't got your Christmas gift yet, let Santa know that's what you want. Just go down to the box below in the comment or the description section, and I'll have the links for Allstarco where you can get the 15% off discount, and I believe they also ship for free over a certain amount. So guys, let me know what you think. Y'all have an awesome holiday. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and stay tuned for more videos. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.